I'm sorry.
Jeez, man.
I'm a fucking billion in like 20 years and I've got like permanent damage to my retinas.
I'm gonna tell you what I tell the bill collectors. Hello? Who was this? Oh, he died.
This is a metro number, so he probably got a new one.
What's going on, guys? Not you guys, these guys. My name's Cliff, and this is another episode of Higher Education's podcast. I got a litany of squad here today. You guys want to introduce yourselves, starting with you and going down to you?
Hi, I'm Lloyd. I'm an alcoholic.
Hi, Lloyd.
Hi, Lloyd.
Hi, Lloyd.
Hi, I'm Kevin. I'm a chronic weed smoker.
Hi, Kevin.
You gotta do Kevin. We don't have to do this all the way down.
I'm Ben. I've been here before.
No, we don't have to do
Hi,
that.
Ben.
Just say your name.
I'm Brian.
I like it. So before we get started, anything happened this week you guys want to talk about?
We could talk about Game of Thrones forever, man. I
didn't even want to talk about Game of Thrones this week, but like, fuck them. Like I said, see me with the hands. Yeah. Anything else
week?
before
this season?
No. It's not. What happened this week that you guys want to talk about that wasn't Game of Thrones related? Because that's gonna give me an aneurysm if we talk about Game of Thrones.
Was Portland getting swept this week? Or was that...
Yeah, it was. Portland getting swept was this week. Portland was up by 17 points at the half in the last 3 games, and they lost all 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, Warriors looking crazy without Kevin Durant.
Yeah, it's and DeMarcus, and the weird
True,
thing,
I always forget about Cousins. Yeah,
like fucking at the beginning of the season they get DeMarcus. They're like, oh, they have Curry, Thompson, Green, and Durant, and now DeMarcus Cousins. They're gonna be fucking unstoppable. But without Kevin Durant or DeMarcus Cousins, they're already unstoppable.
Yeah, they just move such a fluid offense. Like when they have KD, I won't say they're a better team without KD, but they're definitely more fun to watch. And like when KD has the ball too, there are just points where he's like, I'm KD, give me the ball. But like when they don't have KD and they just like run their offense fluidly and like everyone's setting picks for everyone, anyone can score. Like we'll pass till we get a good shot. Like Klay Thompson was talking about how like he was having a slump, but he was still taking open shots because it's like,
why wouldn't you?
I need to hit the right shots. Even though I'm not hitting my shots, if it's a right shot, I'm taking it. And that's
I feel like at that level, if you're Klay Thompson, who literally has the record for second best most 3 points made in the season, there's no reason not to shoot. If you have an open shot, even if you don't really have that open of a shot, like it doesn't matter if you're in a slump. You've earned your millions of dollars and then championships on top of that.
The way the Warriors play though is that they're like, we're only gonna shoot if it's the right shot, or your name is Steph Curry, and then you can just shoot from wherever.
Yeah, but that's the effect. I mean, Steph Curry opens up space and leaves people like Klay Thompson open. So.
Like Steph Curry needs to be double teamed on the fucking key. And that's
people
crazy.
do that all the time. People do that every game.
It's like, get that nigga right there. It's like, but they're the best pick and roll team because they know that's what you're gonna do, and everyone can roll.
It just goes to show maybe they're not as much of a super team as people think they are.
No,
without Durant or DeMarcus Cousins, they're still doing this shit.
Because, like, yeah, I don't know. Draymond wants some money. Clay's fine without money. And Steph's already paid. And KD
like,
wants
I'm
money.
high as shit. I don't have to worry about that.
I don't know, man.
He's like, I'm good.
Dude,
I'm good.
Klay Thompson gets another ring. He's got 4 rings on the Warriors. Someone's going to pay him a shit ton of money.
Yeah, but I think he's content where he's at, though.
He'd rather
like,
keep winning rings than fucking...
Like, they're at their 5th... Is it 5th in a row?
This will be their 3rd in a row.
It'll be the 3rd in a row winning.
No, I'm saying, but they've been to 5 in a row.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's
5.
crazy. That's
LeBron's
domination.
been to 8.
Yeah, it's the first year he's not in it, which is crazy.
Wait, so did the Cavs only beat them once then? It was
Yeah.
GSW, Cavs, GSW,
Because they lost to the Warriors twice in a row.
Yeah, okay. So,
Twice in a row?
Yeah. They lost last year and the year before.
Okay. Yeah, they got swept last year. Yeah, damn.
The year before that, they were down 3-0. They weren't winning that one.
No. Yeah, but the Warriors just too nice.
I'm calling it this year. They're going to fucking lose. I'm just saying.
To Milwaukee, I could see it.
I can see it.
Not to Toronto, because fuck
You don't
Toronto.
think so?
No, I just said I could see it.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were saying that to the Bucks, but...
To Milwaukee?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, to Toronto. Fuck Toronto. I really feel.
I know.
I really like. I just want to say fuck. I don't even want to give them a chance in my head because fuck those niggas. Like I was
I
like the
know.
Bucks about
Fuck
to
Drake.
sweep these niggas, and now it's tied 2-2. Toronto won both games at home. So yeah, I guess they're not gonna sweep them. You can't.
It's gonna be interesting though.
Yeah. So speaking about sweeping things under the rug, I want to talk about this.
Jared or James Charles?
What? No. I want to talk about this incident that happened in Thailand. And I want to talk about a dog named PingPong.
Ping
Well, yo, like his name?
It's an interesting name.
So PingPong's just a little doggy. And he's walking along. And he smells something, so he starts sniffing. And this farmer comes along and he's like, what are you doing, dog? And they uncover the dirt. And it's a baby's body. It is just a baby's body, but it's alive. Well, they find the mother, and she was like, I was afraid of what my father would say, which I understand because of cultural pressure. That's wild. He probably would beat the shit out of her, and that's just me assuming. But yeah, so they took the baby in. The family was like, it's alive, so we gotta take it.
Damn.
Frankenstein.
He's gonna live a whole life like that. My mom buried me when I was born.
Off with you.
Like, no one can beat him. He's just like, oh yeah? Well, my mom buried me before I was born.
So
You wanna know
yeah.
why my name is Hatchet?
Damn.
But yeah, talk about good ping pong, right? Because it's not like he was like,
ping pong.
What do you
Oh,
think? You think
shit.
the baby like shit itself, and the dog was like, oh fuck, like what's that?
that's so much better than what I was thinking. Because I really hope the dog wasn't like, there's food down here.
Yeah. Parents just found the dog gnawing at it like a baby.
No.
It finds a live kid, it's like, oh shit, I can't eat that.
I mean, that's like the dingo stole the girl's baby.
Or maybe
Yeah,
the
yo.
dog buried the baby.
Shit.
It's like, damn it, ping pong. Man, my conscience was killing me. I had to let him know. God
It's a
damn.
whole story.
It's crazy, though, because, like, I feel like there's so many other things you could do with a baby. You could put it in a dumpster. You could put it on someone's doorstep.
Burying it's real.
No, but I understand that because like burying it is so deliberate. Like you
That's
have to take
fucked
the
up.
time out,
Yeah,
you have
you
to
like-
get the shovel, find a
Also,
spot.
do you think
Like-
the baby is gonna be able to like do anything on its own? You can
Like,
just
where's
leave
the
it.
baby?
Yeah, it's going to die. You don't have to go through the effort of burying a baby.
Where's the
Literally
baby?
Just leave
At
it in the
this
woods.
point.
It'll die in a couple
Oh,
of
that's
days.
so much scary, though. A wolf's going to come up. And then it's really food if a wolf comes
Well,
along.
yeah, as a wolf. What if a wolf raises it? What if a wolf finds it and is like,
Yeah,
nah.
the
on,
baby
what
comes
was-
back as
What movie
Conan
is
the
that? Is that a movie
Barbarian.
where niggas raised by wolves? And then
It's called Dances with Wolves.
Jungle Book?
it's both. No, wait, Jungle Book is the
No,
apes.
Dances with Wolves is the cowboy movie. He's like
Oh,
a
yeah.
Civil War man.
Wait, hold on. Isn't
And he joins a
He
pack
bef-
of wolves, doesn't he?
He
No, doesn't he
befriends
join
a
the-
wolf and he joins the Indians.
Yeah, Native Americans.
Yeah, Native Americans. Sorry.
No, you're good. I was like on the wrong continent in my head for a second, and I was like, wait, no, that's not
Is
what
there
they
some
were.
animated movie?
No.
No, I think there might be an animated movie where a nigga goes with wolves, and then he has to fight the wolves or something like that.
Brother Bear.
But that's
what
bears,
it
though.
is.
Send me on my
No,
way.
wait, Jungle Book, he was raised by wolves.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
real with you. I didn't really see the Jungle Book or remember.
No,
the
he
cartoon.
was.
Yo.
He was raised by
I
wolves.
remember the fucking.
Listen,
the
that was a
song.
classic back in the day.
I remember
I
the
was-
Big Bear singing. That's all I remember.
So wait, speaking of classics, I saw this earlier on another podcast. So I want to ask you guys, right? One of these has to go, and they're Disney movies. I think they're Disney. Okay, maybe not all Disney, but Shrek, Lion King, Aladdin, and what was the fourth one? Shrek, Lion King, Aladdin, and Incredibles. Shrek, Lion King, Aladdin, and Incredibles, and
I
one
hate
has
to
to
say
go.
it, Shrek.
Aladdin. I barely remember Aladdin.
I barely
And
remember
I
Aladdin,
Shrek
but
was pretty. Shrek was pretty like the nigga's name was Fuckwad. Fuckwad. Like what?
Yo, and the soundtrack was dope.
it was.
I didn't want
Definitely
to
will never get rid of the Incredibles. Never.
Nah, Incredibles and Lion King
Lion.
100% are stand. That's it, right? And then I don't really remember Aladdin. So Robin Williams was dope in that. I remember that. That's a genie. They had the spin-off TV show. I remember that. But Do you guys remember the spinoff TV show?
No.
It was on Disney XD.
What was it called?
I don't know, like The Adventures of Aladdin. They also had a show.
That sounds like exactly what like an made-up show
The
would be.
Amazing Aladdin.
But no, there was also like they had a bunch of movie spinoffs. Like Timon and Pumbaa had a spinoff.
Yes.
Toy Story had a spinoff, a TV show.
Lion King 1.5.
But they had a Buzz Lightyear movie.
They had a Buzz Lightyear movie.
It was really old. It was like a TV show movie. It's really short. It was on like VHS.
Damn.
That sounds like one of those like collector's edition like tapes you get where it's like every like beginning tape it's like you can buy this shit from us at like Disney.com or before Disney.com even existed. It was like
call this number.
Call this number and give us money somehow.
Call within 20 minutes and you get 3 of them.
Put on your 3D glasses.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl. That was some
Shrek Boy. That started Taylor Lautner's career.
quality 3D movie.
Yep.
I love that kid who's like, send him to the principal's office.
George Lopez was in that too.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Alright, so I don't have a segue for this. I just want to talk about some fuck shit that the police be doing. I thought I had a transition I wanted to say, but it felt offensive. So let's just forget about it and talk about some fucked up police brutality. Because there was a student in Colorado named Zaid Atkinson. And he was picking up trash outside of his apartment complex, and this police officer comes by. And more importantly, I kind of just want to...
Look for your phone.
Well, I was going to say I want to show you. I lost my remote, and I've been using my phone as a remote for my TV. So, all right, I won't show you. I'll just tell you about it. It's basically like, dude was like I live here, I go to school here, and he was trying to show him his ID, and he was like, nah, I still don't believe me. Can you show me something else? And it's like, why do I have to show you other shit? I showed you my license, I live here, I showed you my student ID, I go to school here. And then more police came, and then they were like, yeah, he goes to school here, he lives here. And just left. And dude was just outside of his apartment picking up trash.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Like,
I saw this video where this cop was chasing this dude around because he was holding up these bunch of like anti-cop signs, and he was trespassing on public property.
that's how they get you.
And what ended up happening is the guy ends up like stepping back from the cop, and the cop ends up like going towards him, and he just ends up running away. So the cop ends up like chasing after him, and he shoots his taser but misses, and the guy's still running. And G is all hell holding onto this giant fucking sail of a sign, because this thing is not small, by the way, it's huge. And it's got like a bunch of anti-cop shit on there, which is really great. And he's just running the fuck away from this cop. Oh, also the cop tripped too, which was the best part. He tripped off the curb. He circles back around, and there's another cop, and the cop runs out, but instead of stopping the guy, he runs out to the other cop. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, this guy's under arrest. And he's like, for what? And he goes, for trespassing. And he goes, it's public property. He's like, why were you trying to tase him? Like,
What the fuck? Like, what?
Yo, I swear there's like a huge power trip that some of them do. Like, I'm not going to say all police
no,
are
but
like
definitely
this.
some of them.
But, like, you know, there's always going to be a couple bad apples in a bunch. And it's like...
And with cops, it's so easy to tell. Like, some cops just biggest dickheads about it.
but they don't acknowledge that even some of them are
No,
bad,
they're like,
which is
what?
the biggest- They're like, what? Cops
Well, because
bad? No,
if
they're
they
all
acknowledge it,
good.
that means that they might be faulty at their job. But Chris Rock says something really funny about that. There's some bad apples in the bunch, because he talks about how, like, some jobs just can't have bad apples. Like, I don't want to steal his joke, but he's like Delta Airlines can't be like, some of our pilots like the land, but, you know, they got a few bad apples that just be crashing in the mountains and shit. It's like, all right, well, maybe surgeons can't have bad. Like, he just likes to fuck up on brain surgery every once in a while. Like, some jobs should just be, the bad apples should be weeded out, right?
I guess it goes down to training and education.
It really does.
Police officers have one of the least, like, education, the least requirements for becoming one. I honestly think an educational for a city or township police officer, not a state police officer, but like a normal like municipal police officer, is like a 9-month police academy at like any like junior college.
Damn.
So realistically, and the physical requirements and like all you need to be is over 21. As long as you can own a handgun, you can be a police officer pretty much. The physical requirements are just don't be a fat ass and like.
I mean, Klein.
No, once you pass it, you don't have to. You don't have to
Oh man!
All right,
you see your face? You see your face?
I don't even want to mention that thing. I was about to say some shit though.
Dude,
Not by mistake.
I just remember like.
You know what I was about to say.
Yeah, 100%, man. I know for sure. Here, you just crack this pack for me. But there were even some. Yeah, there were even some people, some other police officers as well.
That area.
Yeah. Sorry. But
No,
there were other decent ones. I remember like.
Oh, the female cop was hella nice.
And then there was this other one. I he was cool. Like I remember, I forget who it was, but like they got arrested, and he was just like, yeah, if it was me, like they wouldn't be here. You know, like they wouldn't be doing this. Like it was the other ones. You know.
I just don't get how like the police can just flex on people.
Oh,
Bro,
just
be
like
flexing
on site, like
Literally,
they'll just
alright,
be
so
like, "Yo, I just don't like this guy. I'm just gonna go ruin his whole day."
Yeah.
on Mother's Day, my grandma got pulled over, right? So we were coming from Delaware. We were driving down 95, and we passed like the McDade exit, and I saw a car that looked like my grandma's car, and I was like, I saw the handicap sticker and everything. I was like, that's my grandma's car. And there's a cop car behind my grandma's car. So I was like, oh. So we called her, didn't really answer. So we called my sister, or my mom's sister, and I was like, hey. And she was like, hey. And I was like, what's up? And she was like, you called me. And I was like, oh. Grandma, I don't know why I said that on the podcast. I would have said that to you guys in person, but I was like, Grandma's pulled over. Can you check on her real quick? And so she does. She's like, yeah, I'm passing McDade. I'll go do that. Gets to the car, gets out the car, and is like, hi, that's my mom. And the cop's like, get back in your car. And then he goes to their car, and he's like, where are you coming from exactly? It's like, Delaware bowling. Like, what? Why?
Your mom's house. Can you smell it on my lip? Like,
what?
the
No,
fuck?
not that.
That's it. Put your hands behind your back.
I was like, what the fuck? It's like oh, I actually don't know how old my grandma is, but it's like 70-ish year old lady, 80-ish year old frail lady. Like what?
Right.
She's probably driving too slow, if anything.
I also feel like cops go easier on people who live in their town. Like, I've been pulled over by the township.
Because they feel like they know you.
But no, I mean, they just look at my thing and they're like, I don't want to have to deal with this person again. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to, like, put a bad taste in this person's mouth and then have to see them in public. You know what I mean? When it's an out-of-town person, you're like, fuck them, I'm never going to see this person again. I don't give a shit. Like, if they come to court, I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm a cop, fuck you, and then I'm never going to see them again.
I
Versus,
feel like, not all of them, but I feel like some of them are definitely emboldened by being in areas that aren't their own.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like my township, at least, the people who work in my township live in my township.
I said that weird, but I was agreeing with you.
No, that's what I'm saying, and that's where that's why I think that happens is because like bigger cities have a detachment because you could be from one part of the city and be working in a complete other, and it's like a different world to you. You know what I mean? Imagine being from like Fishtown,
It's like Center
but
City
working
and West
in
Philly.
like Center City or working in like West Philly or something like
Kensington and Center
that.
City.
Yeah, like.
Not Kensington, not the one half of Kensington, the other half.
But yeah, it's like you have a detachment from it versus like you live in a small town. It's like, but like I go one town over and I've got pulled over by the same cop twice within 5 minutes and pulled out of the car and searched. So like, it really doesn't. They power hungry.
Yeah, that's what it is. But before we get too sad, I want to move on from this topic and talk about something that's less fucked up. So.
Where is Belarus?
Yeah, it's over there.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Last house in Chernobyl Village, is this it?
Yeah. So, I'm going to play it. Basically, this guy picks up a hitchhiker in Belarus. The guy gets in the car and he's like, go, go, go. And you'll see. It actually is kind of crazy. In my opinion, I think it's crazy.
Who there?
We're not going to watch the whole thing. I'm really going to skip through and just show you a couple important things.
This guy's just jumped in my car and said I'm going to take you somewhere. Let's see where we end up. Что, куда, здесь? А как вы будете вернуться? Вернуться, как вы будете? Может быть, здесь достаточно?
Nah, he's like, yeah, keep going. Keep going.
А вы куда? Вы куда? Дальше? А как вы будете вернуться?
He said, don't worry about it. I won't go back. Just keep going. Just keep going.
Хорошо, давай тогда.
That's when you live hella far away. You try to get him to drive your like, yeah, it's like right over there.
He
Keep
wants
going.
me to take him home. I wondered what he wanted. He wants a lift.
Like, you should call an Uber.
He's a hitchhiker.
Right.
Road.
Seems like this guy, the way that guy described it, he just jumped in the car.
Well, he picked up a hitchhiker, so he's probably like, I'll drive you so and so.
Хорошо. В магазин давайте. Давайте тогда.
Господи. А потом поедем ко
What's your
мне.
passcode?
Там три дома.
He wants to take me on a tour. He wants to invite me to his house.
Господи.
Wow.
Ну я честный человек.
Да, я верю, чтобы честный.
Да.
He's telling me that he's an honest guy.
Никогда никого не обману.
He doesn't cheat anyone, he says.
Yo.
Oh, is he whipping out his dick? Oh.
Collier's just whipped his knob out and he's having
He said, hold
Yo,
up.
whipped his knob.
Pошли.
Yo, I love this dude. Look at his swagger.
What have I got myself into?
Like, he's
And they
also
walk
like
past
the
like a
shape.
graveyard,
Kind of like,
and then they get to this nigga's house.
Number 19. The house says number 19 on it. Which means there would have been at least 19 houses in this little
That's
village
not how
before.
but my house is like.
They just put up the number 19 for fun.
Yeah, right.
Wow, look at
What's
this
your
old
favorite
place. Full of old Soviet newspapers and stuff.
Nigga, I
Clothing.
could never.
Oh my god. I hope this isn't his actual house and he lives a better lifestyle than this, because this is pretty.
He's like, nah, that's my house right there.
I hope there's a better place than this.
Oh shit, they got a roof.
That's what I'm saying. Winters though, nigga, what you do? Just be cold.
It's Russia, yo.
That's what I'm saying. It's like summer.
If you make
It's like
enough
summer.
money,
You fucking full on
Yeah.
suit and coat.
Well, this nigga crazy. All right. I don't.
Why
mean
is that door frame like an inch shorter than him?
Because he a big and crazy.
Like,
Does he
is
really have
Does
to
he-
lock
does
his
he?
door?
I was gonna say, does he have a key?
Yeah.
Alright.
So why is he?
They didn't show him actually unlocking it. I wonder if the key didn't do anything. And
probably
he just does
took
it for
like
show.
10 minutes.
Oh god. He really meant no electricity.
Закрывай.
Don't shut the door.
Don't shut the door.
Shut the door. Ah, nie
He's like,
zagrywaj.
yeah, that
Oh,
shit
did
doesn't actually lock, bro.
Я.
Wow, Kolia.
Oh, I mean, that's not too bad.
No, I could still never.
Like, that's not that bad. I was
Little place.
expecting a lot.
Electrička jest w wasz dom, Kolia?
What?
Electrička.
Снимай.
What? You gotta
There's
ask
no
that
electricity
question?
in his house, so he just lives here in the village in this little dark house. Нема. А как можно тогда приготовить, кушать или что-то?
Я
Да,
не брехавший.
понятно.
У хрупкий. Что сварю?
Wow. And this is all your possessions. Где вы спит? Ah, там. This is his bed here. It's very dark in here, so it's hard for me to show you. But there's a bed in the corner.
All right, so there's a lot more of this video. We could just go on and on and on and keep watching.
Does this guy know that it's in Chernobyl?
I think so. He's been there for a while. Later on in the video, he talks about how there used to be a ditch with an awful smell, and eventually, like, the ditch attracted a bunch of critters, which attracted the crows, and the crows feasted on everything. Which I think, and people in the comments are saying that he might have like seen like a war crime go down, and that ditch is just where they dumped the bodies, or they gathered them into the ditch.
Fuck.
So he's been there for a brick.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He says at one point, to be human, it's hard. And like coming from that nigga, like he lives the hardest life. I could never. I said it. I could never.
No. No, never.
Never.
Do you think the radiation got to him a little bit?
Nah, he might just be old.
That's like homebodies, yo. They're like, I only know this place, so I'm not going anywhere else.
That's like, nigga, move. He said, home is home. What? Now home can be over here too.
Right.
Yo, for real.
It's like, just move like a couple blocks left.
Yeah. That nigga tripping. Speaking of niggas that's tripping. Did you guys hear about the kid that got killed over $25 Juul pods or whatever?
Yeah.
What?
Or vape juice? You hear about that?
No.
Bro, alright, so this nigga apparently was selling vape juice. Like, his friend was like, yeah, he was fitting to make 3 sales for $150. And I read that, and I was like, why you put his business out like that? Like, yeah, that was hella personal. He was like, he was going to make money before that. And so this girl set up a deal, and, like, they were going to buy some vape juice. But these kids planned, allegedly, to rob this kid beforehand. So they go to rob him for the vape juice, and he tussles with one kid and gets shot. And on his way to a hospital, like a CW drama, he's like, it was Kenny. And then he dies. It's not, it is. He's like, I'm gonna get you, nigga. Don't shoot me in a tussle on some Degrassi shit.
On some vape juice?
Over vape juice. And then the girl was like, the girl was like interrogated by the cops, and she like changed up her story because she was like, oh, we weren't originally gonna rob him, and I guess the cops are like, so why was there a gun?
Yeah.
Right? All 17-year-old kids, why are you vaping and why are you got guns?
And why are they trapping vape juice so hard? Like, they couldn't just like find somebody who has an older brother
Go
or
start
some
smoking
shit.
cigarettes or something.
Like, you can't find the fucking one, like, fucking Indian gas station owner who will sell to you underage. Maybe they'll charge you like an extra $1. Like,
nah, because it's Colorado too, so they're probably like, because there's weed in Colorado, like, you know how around here or wherever you can go to gas stations when you're younger and they'll give you cigs because they don't care. I feel like in Colorado they might crack down on that, so it might just be a little harder to get tobacco underage because the government's already looking at weed, so why not? Why do we want to get caught up in that too?
Dude's got it. If dude can get it, you can get it.
Dude,
Or
he was 18. Lloyd was 18. Oh shit, his name was Lloyd.
oh damn.
But could you imagine like
bet
it being so hard to get pods that you're ready to shoot somebody?
I think they were gonna
Yo, it's a
sell
white
them.
mango with the
I think
steak,
they,
man.
I think they were gonna like rob him and make money off that and sell it to someone else. Why? Niggas so
They'd be like,
stupid.
oh, I was about to make $30 whole.
Fucking money, dude. Like,
And you dead now. That's awful. Oh my fucking god. Speaking of shit that's awful, did you guys hear about the 2 Alaskan airplanes? I'm awful. The 2 Alaskan airplanes that went down. So one, I saw this on Snapchat of all things. It was like, they're talking about how like a seaplane went down in Alaska and 2 people died. It was a pilot and a passenger. And there was like the second seaplane that's crashed in Alaska, this whatever. And I was like, what? Is that news? How many seaplanes go in the air?
Right?
they're small aircraft. They're pretty dangerous.
It's like, are the 2 crashes related,
Hold on.
or are they 2 separate
yeah,
things?
give me some more info. It was Snapchat, so it was like, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what? I looked it up, and it was like, yeah. And I was like, that's not okay. But also, I do have a fear of heights and being in confined. Like, I would never get in the small plane.
I've flown one before.
See,
It's not that bad.
that's even worse because like if you on the passenger when the plane's crashing, you're like, oh, what's gonna happen? And then, or if you go in the water, you're like, oh, what's gonna go? But if you're the pilot, you're there the whole time. Like I read this about this plane crash on Wikipedia where they were talking about how the plane whatever went off. So they were basically ended up like nose diving, but the pilot like brought it all the way back up. And then like they were in autopilot when that happened, and they knocked it out of autopilot. I might be.
Yeah,
I'm high as shit. And
then
then it just plummeted after that. And like it might have like careened and like, but like being the pilot for that, you're there that whole time. And then it's like, damn, I failed too. That's an extra layer on it. But as a passenger, whatever. You don't have time to process.
There's like, well, yeah, you do.
Yeah. Yo, I would be freaking out. I'll be like, yo, what are you gonna do? Get us, like, yo.
Yeah, you do.
Like, do you have parachutes or some shit?
That's what I always wondered. I was like, how expensive / like weight consuming would it be to keep like
Is that a
thing of
carry-out?
parachutes? But here's the thing, the Max.
You'll be like, nigga, why you got a parachute?
Right.
Hey, just in case.
So the two things I have to say is
It's only my 3rd day out here. I don't know.
The Max 8s are a flawed design, but I will say this: it doesn't surprise me that both of the seaplane accidents happened in Alaska. I mean,
is it cold as shit up there?
Hold on, no. The reason is because it's so isolated. They have what's known as bush pilots, which it's just a term for like a janky kind of aircraft. It's one that they keep running themselves and out of parts that they have and shit like that because they're so isolated. There was actually a Phillies pitcher, I forget who it was, that just passed away in a airplane accident, and it was a seaplane, but it was in like Florida or something like that, or like some like destination place. And
seaplanes, I don't know.
But yeah, no. So it doesn't surprise me that both of them were in Alaska.
The fucking wilderness, nigga. So I want to talk about some other shit that I didn't know if it was news or not. This one might be a little more serious. A racehorse in California basically got injured, and they had to put him down. And it's like the 23rd horse that they've had to put down. Damn. Is that a lot of horses?
Yeah. I mean,
that feels like a decent bit of horses.
Yeah. I feel like one horse was like enough.
Horses. Yeah, but it depends on how many horses they have in their stable too, right? Like,
well, if you're breeding horses to race,
they're no use to you if they're not racing.
But the thing is, if you're racing them, then they were more than likely going to break their leg. And
they said the track might be too wet this season.
So they just started killing horses?
It's like, damn, he broke his ankle. Like, I don't know what to say.
So California's like, alright, so I fucking, I'm dry, you can complain. I'm wet.
He's like, that nigga slipped, so I had to shoot him. Like, I don't know.
He was like, it's a sprain. It's a sprain. I'll be good.
He's like, I'll walk it off. No. Look.
Want me to dance? I'll dance for you.
That's the fucked part, is that they treat these animals like a business and not like an animal. So they go, oh, your leg is broken, you can't run, you're no use to me, fuck you.
Fuck off. It's crazy though, because
money off of eating it.
Yeah. Let Jello fire though.
Dude.
And it's like, what else would you ever need a horse for? Like, in America, like, what else do we use horses for?
I'd ride that horse down the street, man.
Hey, man. Oh, God. All right, I'm doing it. Speaking of horses, why the fuck did Arya see the horse at the end of season episode 5
bullshit.
and it never came back up?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Lloyd. But why? It literally made no sense. It was pointless.
I don't know. I thought she was gonna like do something significant, or it was like somebody important's horse or some shit. And it's like, nah, just I have a horse now. Cool.
I can't hit my knees enough. God, I fucking. Oh, I want to throw hands with these niggas so bad.
Yeah, same.
God, it's like and I feel like such an entitled little bitch. You know, all the shows that I like have good endings, and then I'm like, Game of Thrones. You guys should watch Game of Thrones. You should really watch Game of Thrones though, despite all the bullshit I'm talking. But
it's just a shame.
It's a shame.
It's just like it was a lot of build up. Like the first 6 seasons, like really hyped me up. So I was just like, yo, they have to end this shit with a bang.
I'm in, I guess, a small category. I enjoyed season 7 a decent bit, up until they went beyond the wall to get a fucking right to go bring the Cersei. That made no sense. And that's when I was like, this doesn't make sense.
The One Night King wouldn't have brought down the wall. Just go right for Cersei.
Well, yeah, the battle with the wall would have been a battle with the wall. It would have been that. It wouldn't have been.
Yeah, why wouldn't you have it at Castle Black? Like
that would have been lit.
Isn't that the place? Isn't that the place to do it?
That would have been lit. I don't know if it would have made sense story wise.
Drop the song!
For real.
Oh God.
I'm so mad that that whole plot device is just gone. And also, they talked about the fucking elephants. Like, I'm mad that there were no elephants.
Low-key, the elephants
was
would have
also
done shit.
mad that there were
The
no
elephants would have stomped some niggas on the ground. If they had fuck the CGI. If they had elephants, Danny could have been lighting elephants on fire.
Like, I'm sorry.
The elephants are...
Oh, like, they'll be in the scene for like 3 seconds and then just get roasted.
Yo, I bet you all the people in Bran gets the throne is just like, yeah, we fucking called it. Yeah, we knew it was going to happen. It's
no.
Like,
so I'm in a subreddit on... I'm in a subreddit that's like Game of Thrones, who will win the throne. So there's like Cersei will win the throne, and like Arya will win the throne. So I'm in nobody will win the throne. So at the point of the episode when Drogon burned the throne, that subreddit was so fucking lit. And then and then Bran got the throne, and then everyone was like, I mean, I see this as an absolute win. Like,
oh my dude, that's fucking whole.
I fucking
I didn't even see that movie, and I know that.
Oh, God. No.
I was so pissed when Bran got the throne, though.
I actually liked it.
No.
I mean,
Why? What do you mean?
it's not that bad. Like,
He said, Brand the Broken? He said, damn.
Like,
No,
can I
dude.
get a better title?
Can I be, okay, I'll be
Like
Brand
maybe
the Salty.
Brand the Survivor. Like
right?
Why
I
why-
feel like if they
Bran
had
the
built,
Wise.
if they had
Why?
built him up more, like his backstory, because like they were building Jon up to make it look like Jon would be king, and then they're just like, nah, Bran.
Dude, if Bran
It's just like stark light.
If Bran
Yeah.
didn't say some witty shit, I would have liked it. He was just like, "Why do you think I came all this way? Like, why can't you just be the three-eyed raven again? Why can't you just be like
What
like,
can we talk about? What did the original Three-Eyed Raven do, except for like?
He was just the holder of. Well, the original three-eyed raven was the blood raven. Like he was mean. He fucking killed people. Remember, like
no.
in the
No.
books.
Uh,
Yeah.
I'm on like chapter 5, book 1.
No,
Oh, dude, and that's what makes me so upset. Is I'm on. So many videos I've said that I've started the books. Is the writing so good? It's like, damn, nigga, why didn't you finish the series?
Dude, I wouldn't be
What is
surprised
he doing?
if
He
George
became
R. R.
too
Martin
commercial.
has the last 2 books and he's just waiting to drop them.
Don't do that. I mean, yeah, do that. I guess. Just write one book and then give me that, and then write the other book. I don't want 2
Well,
books.
how long
written
has
back
it
to
been
back.
in between?
I don't know. I feel like they started 8 years ago.
Snow was long
Was that when the
before that.
last book came out?
The first book came out in like 90s.
No,
the
but
last book came out like
2006.
was it that long ago? I thought it was like around when the series started.
Oh, maybe. I have absolutely no clue. Ask Siri. But while he
Either
asks
way.
Siri, I feel like tell me what was your favorite moment from all of Game of Thrones?
Favorite moment from all Game of Thrones? Battle of Bastards.
That's a
That
dope
was my
battle.
favorite moment.
That's a lot of people's like favorite battle.
Yeah. Dude, John was a beast. He was a lucky son of. He was lucky as fuck.
Literally
dude.
was like
he was ducking arrows. Like he was just like, oh shit. Oh, I didn't get hit.
Oh, the
Alright.
scene where he fucking
He was
punches
like, oh
fucking
shit, I'm
Ramsay
gonna
in the
just
face.
run headfirst into their whole army.
Dude,
That I don't want to
That's
get into
a-
that. We will not do that right now.
That's a computer background, man. John just with his fucking sword. Just.
All right, yeah, fuck it, let's go. What about you, Kev?
I think my favorite moment was when fucking Joffrey died.
Yo.
Just watching him just.
I'm not gonna lie.
Mother.
The other day I was going through YouTube just looking at like really like well done and like popular Game of Thrones scenes, and one of them was Joffrey dies. I was like, click. Let's wind that back.
He was talking hella shit before, and he was like, "Yeah, fuck you, Tyrion. Fuck you, Sansa. Fuck you." Oh.
July 2011 was the most recent book.
It's been 8
called
So that's when the
years.
series
Dance
started.
with Dragons, but he's also released A Song of Ice and Fire, which is it's a series of epic fantasy novels by George R. R. Martin, which
Yeah.
is
I saw that at the bookstore, and I was like,
that came
"Nigga,
out
that's
in
not."
2018. I think that's like I don't know what that is. I think that's like backlore.
So he came out with a book that literally is the history of Westeros and Essos. I almost bought it on Amazon. It's like 25. At Barnes and Nobles, it's 40, and I saw that for 40, and I was like, no. Yeah, let me go to Amazon. This is why bookstores are dying. No.
Or you just get a library card.
What,
Go-
nigga?
go-
Yeah, that's probably fine too.
What? The library is like a spit from your house.
They ain't got shit over there.
But then I have to
You can
look
get
for
it
the book
shipped.
myself
True.
and shit.
What are you
I have
talking
to
about?
walk
you
to
go,
the bookshelf.
listen, you go online. You
Bookstores
find it
are
at
smaller.
another book. What? Bookstores are much bigger than a library. What bookstore you been in?
The one half
Barnes
price
and
books
Noble?
in the
Barnes and Noble
I was
in
like, pretty
where?
decent
It's
size.
huge.
It's pretty decent size over.
It's
in
got a
the mall.
Starbucks in it.
Not that one.
I fucks with that. The library doesn't have Starbucks.
Nah, you order the book online and they'll ship it to whatever library you want. You go pick it up.
Yeah, that's. I would do that for that book. Cause I'm not paying $40 for a book. That's my main line.
Then you just don't return it.
That's why I don't read.
Well, no, but
So-
reading's.
Damn, that's true.
You get books for like $10.
You get it for free from the library.
Yeah, I know, but he said that's why I don't read. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my bad. Microphone. All right, so I don't know. Brian, what was your favorite moment from Game of Thrones?
Like this season or just all of it?
All of it.
God, I feel like everybody else had preparation for this, and I didn't hear other people's responses.
Did you say yours?
Yeah, I said Joffrey dying.
Yeah, I'm high as shit. I was like, wait. We had a whole conversation about it.
I gotta say, Tommen just gatting himself. Just hard swallowing, taking the crown off, and then just
The nosedive.
just walking off.
Did you
the
expect
edge.
him to do like the Assassin's Creed shit where he goes from really high and he jumps into like the barrel and yelling?
Yeah.
Like actually that.
Sneaks up into the north.
He kind of just
Guys, I
like
want to join you, but I'm not tripping.
he kind of just like leaned out the window.
Bro, that
It's
shit
like,
was
damn.
so like he said, all right, well that's it, I guess. Margie was giving me the best bomb, and she's gone, and that's it. Well, I think it was like
He's
12.
Like,
He's
yo,
like, this
it's
is
like,
the
I
shit.
didn't get to smash yet. My mom blew her up.
Wait, didn't he do? No.
He did.
Tommen
He
definitely
definitely
did. Tommen
yeah,
did.
Tommen
Yeah, he
definitely
got
did.
him. Yeah. Oh, R.I.P. Marjorie. Cersei blew so many people up. Oh my fucking god. It literally was like
There's a lot of people in there.
High Sparrow's cocky ass. If she will not be here, then she will face judgment anyway. Nigga. She know that. Anyway.
She got it.
Yeah.
Season 8. Not really, but
Yeah, she got a building dropped
let's not
on
talk
her.
about that.
Oh, yeah. It felt like a funeral, nigga.
My favorite was the meme where somebody was like, "You'll be queen for a while,
Yeah.
and then along will come another, younger, more
Oh,
beautiful."
yeah.
And it's fucking
Brand.
It wasn't Marjorie, and it wasn't Danny, and it wasn't certainly John. It was Brent. Yeah, so R.I.P. Game of Thrones. We had some. Oh, I didn't say mine. Tyrion's trial. I really
Which
enjoyed.
one?
That one was badass.
He said, which one?
Wait, which
He
one?
said,
Tyrion's trial in season 4, episode 6, where like
Oh,
he has to like.
Oberyn.
Yeah,
Tyrion
well,
said, watching Joffrey die
he
made
said-
me happier than 1,000 lying whores, and looked right at Shay.
I wish I had all poison, nigga. I would kill everybody here. Like.
Yup.
I don't know. I like.
I
this
want
first
a trial by combat, and then it fucking the music was like, and then
I like the first
Oberyn
one
died.
where he's talking
Oberyn got God for no
and then I
reason.
smashed her head in.
It
like
was like Tyrion's face when Oberyn. He's like, but dude, it's not about you right now. It's about me.
Tyrion's like, I didn't even know it was that deep.
His dad on
Literally
some
had
bullshit
him.
was like, the gods have decided. Hey, can we just? He won. What? They were gonna shake hands, and he crushed the nigga head. Right? That's how I saw it happen.
Yup.
All right. Well, talk about some shit that makes me feel like they're releasing sharks. Not releasing. Either releasing, tagging sharks in the Long Island area. Apparently, they're coming down here to eat, and there's a lot of food down here for them, and it's just a really good area for them to be in. And it's Memorial Day weekend, so
No.
stay your ass on the sand if you're going
Yup.
up to Long Island.
There's no way.
I mean, it is just one, so like there is that. He's 10 feet though, so like there is that.
You seen the video of like the biggest recorded great white? Like it had to be like at least 1,000 pounds.
Was he-
It was
was
like
he-
20 feet tall.
Was he in the Atlantic on our side?
No.
All right, well, cool.
Well, he might not- I don't know. I don't know where he was. But
Oh, don't say that, nigga. All right, well, yeah, we go to the beach. We're just gonna stay on the sand, make sand castles. What?
Fuck's the point
I
of going
mean-
to the beach then?
I know.
you
I
stay
don't
in
even
shallow
tan.
water.
Yeah.
Just don't go fucking out
Yo,
in the,
the
middle
beach.
of the ocean.
The beach is low key tight for like 30 minutes, but it is some ass, and like I feel like you tan.
No.
I feel like you two are like, yeah, we can stay outside at the beach for like 3 hours, and it's like,
Nah,
No.
I will come back like 4 shades darker by the end of the day. Look like a whole new person.
Bro, I'd come back looking like a lobster.
Facts. You'd be slapping my back, being like, "Damn, look at this man."
I'd be like,
Be
ow.
like, "Ah."
I remember I went to the Outer Banks with some people I won't say just because of the story, and there we were at the beach, and it was chilling for an hour. We were in the water, we had wave boards, we throw a football, we were doing shit, and then they were like, all right, let's tan, and I was like, what? Like, yeah, we just go tan, and I was like, why? I was like, because, and they explain, I mean, it's why they want tan.
It's
I'm not
just,
gonna
no, it's
question
just
it.
like relaxing.
Oh,
It's
what
like,
the all right, so I went to go smoke in the car It was too hot in the car, so I was like, all right. So
Yeah,
it just was hot on the beach. It's not. Yeah, they were tan and I was just hot. Yeah.
And then you got sunburned.
I've only been sunburnt once, and that was all the way up in the mountains. They got me on the back of my neck. I got that natural sunscreen. Yeah, or like you said, you just come back and you're just darker. It's not even a tan. It's just like, yeah, I'm a shade darker.
What do you think tanning is? Do
Yeah,
you think you
nigga.
get lighter or something?
No, but y'all get sunburnt so
Yes.
easily. Like,
Yeah,
Big facts.
it's like either red.
I've
or
only
brown.
ever gotten sunburned once in my life, and I was in the desert.
Are you in the desert?
It was in Mexico. We were going to the fucking Mayan pyramids.
See?
It's pretty sick.
Somebody went to Mexico and didn't fucking stay at the goddamn resort.
Were you?
It's a callback.
Were you at a
Ow.
resort somewhere?
I was at a resort,
See?
but we went to
But that's not like.
Chichen Itza.
That's like. I'm trying to think of an area you would go where you would go to the resort and don't
You
go
didn't
on.
even ask him what city you went to.
Because I wasn't going to know. Was it Mexico City?
No.
Let's see. I wasn't going to know what it was.
What city was it?
What
I'm
was it?
ignorant.
Puerto Vallarta,
Okay.
something like that.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, okay. I was like,
This is a long ass time ago.
it's like, you know where that is. Do you know where that is?
No.
Because we're ignorant. I know it's in Mexico, but
It's like on the coast, the west coast.
That's what I said. It's
of
like the west
Mexico.
coast by like Baja, California,
Yeah.
which is
Baja,
that, like,
that's
little
where the weed's
peninsula
at.
Thing that's,
Right?
What?
Baja, California, that's where the weed's at.
No.
Oh,
No.
California.
No, it's a part of Mexico.
That's where they make the tacos.
It's a peninsula.
Yeah, Baja Fresh.
Yo, those tacos we had at Fishtown were fire.
Yep.
I haven't had street tacos in a while. I
Wait,
didn't know.
what? You guys got fucking tacos? Where?
Yeah, at the taco truck. I was like, let
Across
me
the
get.
street?
Yeah, I was like,
I was looking at a truck and I was like, yo guys, before we get cheesesteaks, you want to go over there and see what that's about? And they're like, nah, that place sells that cheap, shitty lamb. And I'm like, no, not that fucking thing. That thing right
Oh,
there.
yeah,
And they're
that
like,
place does that
I don't
cheap
know
shit.
what that truck is. And then we went
it has a
inside.
banging fucking burrito joint, and I walked up, or Ben walked up, and he was like, I guess you heard that they had ran out of burritos,
Yeah.
so they got a street taco, and I was like, I'll get that too. Or what are they called even? Like Alfonso tacos.
Tacos something.
Tacos Alfonso.
Yeah, tacos
Pastor?
out front.
Al Pastor, yeah, that's
Oh
what
my
it.
fucking god. Oh my fucking god.
Oh, that was close.
No, you weren't.
I had the A right.
No, you weren't. I was like, did you say Alfonso? What the fuck
Yo,
is he
that's
talking about?
Alfonso.
It's an Italian taco.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Yo, Alfonso, I'm with my
Is
buddy.
that just the taco with spaghetti?
Yeah.
All right, so
Bro, that's low key good.
what
The taco with spaghetti.
are you talking about iCarly right now?
Hard shell or soft shell?
Oh,
A hard shell never made any fucking sense.
Oh, but, like, I feel like that would just
Really?
be too contrasting of like a texture.
It's just crumbling. It's like, well, there's still noodle here.
It's like crunchy and then just like noodles.
You gotta slurp.
I mean, on some fat nigga shit, I can imagine you get a quesadilla and you put the spaghetti inside of that, and you put the cheese on top of that, and you roll it up and put it in the oven.
Oh
And
my god.
That's
stop.
not bad.
Okay,
That's like
I
a
could
wrap.
see-
That's a spaghetti wrap.
I would say minus the
See that?
pasta in the middle.
use just
But-
cheese in the what? What do you mean? Minus the pasta in the middle? That's the whole thing. It's just cheese.
Nah,
and
cheese
burrito.
and sauce, bro.
So you just want a quesadilla.
Yes.
You don't
But
want to
with
fuck with
pizza
the
sauce.
Say yes.
But with but with
Nah,
pasta
red
sauce.
sauce.
Oh, you want a
red
pizza
sauce? That's what I
quesadilla.
mean. Yeah.
You want pizza quesadilla? You gotta get fancy. All right, but listen, what you just shot down the whole thing. I'm trying to make the spaghetti taco burrito work.
Nah, it's not gonna work. Take the spaghetti out.
Why?
Fucking disgrace it.
Why? Noodles, meat, sauce, garlic, dough.
You could even do
Mexican.
I feel like I just-
No.
I can't have spaghetti in a sandwich or a
Flour.
wrap.
What?
Like,
Hold
I've
on,
had a
no.
spaghetti
You
sandwich
telling me you never put
before.
spaghetti on bread before and ate that like a sandwich?
Actually,
Never.
I have.
Never?
Only with meatballs.
like
though.
butter.
I've
butter
eaten the
bread.
spaghetti,
Lloyd.
and then eating the garlic bread.
Nah, you never made it a sandwich though.
Yeah.
No.
When I was a kid, I used to do that, but I don't do that anymore because I'm not 7.
Guess what? All right, we kids at heart. Ice cream
Cliff, you're
anytime at night.
Cliff, you're the guy who goes to McDonald's and mixes every soda together.
Yeah, because you gotta get a taste of everything. You get a little Sierra Sprite, High C, fruit punch.
It just all tastes like sugar.
Nigga, yeah.
You've got no definition of flavor.
Well, I do.
That shit does.
For
No,
me,
no.
no. I do. Hey,
She's like, pet me. I didn't say you could stop.
the demanding girl.
Yo, are there any of those cookies left?
What?
In that tin?
Fuck no. So, anything you guys want to say before we sign off? If not,
Fuck D&D.
Fuck James Charles.
oh damn, that's a lot of negative energy.
Oh, are you guys looking forward to the prequels, like the Game of Thrones prequels?
Yes, I am looking
Yeah.
forward to those.
Yeah.
And since we got the energy back up, I also wanted to say R.I.P. Grumpy Cat. The nigga was the meme of the century, possibly.
Honestly.
One of the.
One of.
Yeah.
I mean,
He was the OG.
He had his time.
That
yeah.
was like early like meme
He
history.
paved the way.
Yeah, he was one of the OG cats, like the piano cat, the toast cat,
Chesburger.
Chessburger. Oh, what other cats?
Olam Johnson.
Yeah, so he will be remembered. He helping having getting the pets, and making that grumpy ass mean face. he can finally rest now and smile.
Yup.
Henry could just look down, judging all of them.
Maybe he was never really angry. He was just lazy. You know, he was like that. He's like that casual stoner that like is never too excited, but he just goes out to the beach and surfs.
Yeah, the meanest like grumpy face. He was like, "Rrr."
He's no.
Maybe cats are just like that.
resting bitch face.
Okay.
I feel like all cats are just resting bitches.
Yeah.
My cat's just.
Yep, same.
It's the same.
Yep.
Aren't cats supposed to be like the smart, like king of the jungle and shit?
Bro, my cat just like sits with his tongue out all the time. And just, like,
I feel like they get pawned off as being these super intelligent animals, but they also have this brain the size of an acorn. So like,
hey man, I have a fucking klutz for a cat.
Same.
He fucking ran into the window, like not even the clear part, the fucking solid white plastic part.
Is this how I go outside? No, nigga, it's not. Yeah, cats suck, dogs rule. All right, guys. All right, yeah, we all in agreement on that?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, bet. All right, yeah, motion received. Thanks for listening, guys.
I'm not
I'm
an
Cliff.
alcoholic.
This has been the niggas. You guys want to shout your name before we sign off? Go.
Kevin.
Ryan.
It's supposed to be all at the same time. Jesus. All right. This has been Higher Education's podcast.
Peace.